Hi guys, this is Salim. Once again, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing great, guys. So today in this video, we are going to see about decision tree algorithm, like what actually decision tree is, and the working of decision tree algorithm and the mathematics behind decision tree. So we're also going to see an example how actually that given data set using decision tree algorithm how to solve and everything. So let's get started, guys. So first of all, what is actually decision trees? So decision tree is a tree-like structure having of internal node and external node, where internal node is known to be as root node that takes decisions, and external node is known to be as child node, which is outcome. So decision tree always follows a rule called partitioning rule based upon its attribute value, guys. So what does it mean is, so if you see here the flowchart, guys, like decision node and leaf node. Now let us consider an attribute. I mean, a data set is given. So out of that data set, we are going to consider a column as an our decision column. Means that column is going to be the entire information regarding the data set. So now that column is going to be considered as decision. Now with that column, we are going to again apply this decision tree algorithm recursively, and again it is going to be classified as child nodes. I mean, here we can see only two child nodes. So depending upon the data sets, if there are two more child nodes, so we can get the two more child nodes. So decision node and decision node. Now, suppose if the child node again it has subpart of leaf node. Like if you see here the level 1, let us consider this level 0 and level 1. Now this level 1 we have two child nodes, and these child nodes again are going to be considered decision nodes. Why? Because is let's say an example, guys. Suppose animal. So let us consider this parent as animal. Now inside animal we have many categories like reptiles, so mammals, all those things, right? So now you just consider this as reptiles and mammals. So again under reptiles, again we do have categories, right? Like we can say under reptiles, crocodiles, lizards, all those are reptiles. So mammals, like the water related animals, everything. So whatever the category that is divided, and suppose if that category again is going to be divided into subparts, so like that till the entire dataset reaches to the leaf node, we have to do this, guys. So decision tree generally do this background when we apply decision tree algorithm. So generally for the given dataset, it will goes till it reaches to the leaf node. So here, uh, yeah, we reaches here the leaf node like level 3. So this is 0, level 1, level 2, and level 3. So like that, so whatever the data set we have given, so depending upon the data set, so the decision tree algorithm will goes on till it reaches to leaf node, and whatever might be the levels it may get, like level 3 or level 4. It all depends upon the data set, guys, how you queue. So this is what actually the decision tree is. Now let's see about the working of decision tree algorithm. So as I told, decision tree will work based upon the I mean attribute selection. So attribute selection means just now I told that for the given entire data set, let's say we have taken the data set of weather. So we do have weather like hot, sunny, cold. So all these are considered as attributes, and these attributes final outcome is whether it is hot or not, yes, whether it is cold or not, no, like that. Yes or no are going to be considered the outcomes. Now these yes or no, what I told, this is going to be considered as the main root node, because we are going to predict the temperature, or I mean whatever might be the information of the data set with respect to the outcomes. So right now, as I told, we have taken the temperature, I mean weather data set. So with that weather data set, for us the outcome will be like yes or no. So out of among the all the data set, we have a unique data set is outcomes, which is yes or no. So by using that column, we are going to get entire information regarding the data set, and also the attributes are going to be selected. So the working here actually goes with the 4 points mainly. The first is the decision tree algorithm will select the best attribute using attribute selection measure. And next, as I told you, so whatever the column that is selected, that it will check whether with that column entire information is going to come or not. If it is come, then that attribute or that column is going to be considered as the parent node or decision node. Now after that, using that decision node, again it will classify the relations, like what are the I mean subnodes can be categorized or divided based upon the decision node. Say, let's say, as I told, weather. So if you take temperature, now temperature is going to be considered as decision node. Now under temperature we can have subcategories like hot, mild, sunny. All these are subparts or subchilds of temperature. So similarly, we are going to classify each and every attribute. Attribute here in the sense nothing but the column of given data set, guys. Now it will break into small chunks or the small parts until it reaches to the end, guys. Until it reaches to the end, and it will be happen recursively. Recursively means, so for the entire attributes of a given data set, it will does like this, and finally it will give the outcome based upon the uh, I mean predictions. Like we already know the outcome, so we are training this data set using decision tree algorithm, so we can check that whether it is giving the accurate decision or not. So here if you see the flow chart, so we have taken the data, and that is divided as training and testing data. Obviously machine learning, we are going to divide into two types of data, that is training and testing. Now since we are using decision tree algorithm, so we are going to apply the decision tree algorithm to this training data set. uh, we know that the decision tree algorithm will work on like selecting of attribute selection measure, so all those things. And later on for the given testing data, so we are going to apply the model, like we have trained the data, right? So that trained data model is going to apply on the testing data, and we are going to check for the result whether how accurate is going to be given by this decision tree algorithm. If not, then we are going to change some scenarios in the given data set. Again we are going to apply the decision tree, and again we are going to predict till the prediction which is suitable uh, for the out I mean for accuracy, it has to be done, guys, recursively. Not only in decision tree algorithm but also in all the types of algorithms like logistic, linear. So we are going to check with all the scenarios for the given data set. So until it get the good accuracy, we are going to do some scenarios over the given data set. Now, as I told, the mathematics behind decision tree algorithm. So we are going to use here three formulas, that is information gain, entropy, and Gini index. So information gain, the formula is negation of P by S log into P by S, negation of N by S into log into N by S. Here P and S, so these are variables. So S is going to be considered as total number of rows in the given data set, and P is going to be considered as like, so as I told, uh, for the given data set there will be one outcome column like yes or no, right or wrong, like that. So P is going to be considered as positive sign, N is going to be considered as negative sign. Now entropy is summation to the base I equal to 1 to C, negation of P to the base I into log to the base 2 Pi. Now Gini index formula is information gain minus entropy. So let's see an example, guys, so to get a clarity about the decision tree, how actually the decision tree algorithm behind is going to work. So yeah, this is a data set, guys. This is dummy set data sets which is prepared. So now here in this you can see four columns with 17 rows, right? So out of four columns, which column is very unique, guys? Unique in the sense, which one is the outcome column? So the salary column is the outcome column, guys, actually, because this data set entirely tells about in a particular company, if the job role is something with having of degree, then the salary will be high or less. So 0 means less, 1 means high. So now we already know that salary is the outcome column. Now we have to apply decision tree algorithm and check. So if we give the so and so company with a job and degree, then the outcome will be high or less. That is our main task to do using decision tree algorithm. Okay, let's see. Yeah guys, manually I'll show you in my further coming up videos. So here I'll just give you the brief description or brief way how we have to calculate. So you just practice it guys. Anyhow, in the coming videos I'll going to post the mathematics behind decision tree in a very descriptive way. Now as I told, we are going to use three formulas: information gain, entropy, and yeah, Gini index. Yeah. So first of all, we need to calculate information gain. So as I told, information gain is which gives the entire information regarding the data set. Now, how to calculate information gain? So I told that first we need to find the column which gives the output or the outcome to the problem. So here for us, salaries is the outcome column. Now let's take salary, because the salary only gives the entire information regarding this data set. So entire information means like whether if we give this input, will it going to be possible or not. So that possible or not is going to be decided by the column only, here in our case salary. Now so count number of rows guys, 17, right? So as I told, information gain formula is minus p by s into log of p by s minus n by s into log of n by s. So p, I told that can consider positive sign, n is going to consider as negative sign, s is total number of rows. So here for total number of rows is 17. Now p is going to be considered positive and 1 is going to be considered negative. So you can take like a p as zeros, n as ones. So let's say I take a p as zeros. So count number of zeros here guys. So total there are 5 zeros guys. No, sorry, 6 zeros. So total there are 6 zeros. So which means minus 6 by 17 into log to the base 2 into 6 by 17. Similarly, out of 17, if 6 are zeros and remaining 11 are ones, right? So 11 by 17 into log to the base 2, 11 by 17. So you'll get some value guys that will be going to considered as information gain. The next thing is we need to calculate entropy. Now so entropy for an attribute. So entropy is nothing but to check the what say the redundancy, uh, you can consider like a null values. So to check how good that attribute is present. So here we have no null values, everything. So the entropy will be very good. So we need to check. So similarly for that, the formula is summation of I equal to 1 to c minus p into log to the base 2 p of I. So now we are going to check for the attribute company. So that is entropy of company. Now inside company, so here we have how many companies guys? Total 3 companies: Google, Facebook, and ABC Pharma. Now we are going to calculate for first company, that is Google company. Now entropy of company comma Google. Now here also the formula follows same guys. So first of all we need to check for the count of company rows. So total 70. Now inside that we are going to calculate Google company. The number of rows of Google are 7. So 7 by 17. So here you can see 7 by 17 into the formula what we used for the information gain actually follows here guys in the entropy. So 7 by 17 into I into G, information gain formula. So what is information gain? We are going to check for the positives and negatives. So similarly for the Google, you can see in the outcome. Outcome is salary column. You can see in the salary column, we have positives and negatives, nothing but zeros and ones. So zeros are positives and ones are negatives. So let's count for the Google company the number of zeros. So total are 3 out of 7. So minus 3 by 7 into log 3 by 7. So out of 7, if 3 are deducted, then 4 are ones. So 4 by 7 into log 4 by 7. You are going to get one value. Similarly, you are going to find for the company ABC Pharma. So ABC Pharma, we have total 4 ABC Pharma companies, 4 rows. And out of 4 rows, we are going to see the number of zeros and number of ones. So we have zeros like, so let's say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, total 3 zeros. So 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 into log 3 by 4 minus, so out of 4 3 are 0, so 1 will be 1. So 1 by 4 into log 1 by 4. Yeah, this is how you are going to do, guys. So similarly for the Facebook also. So the same way you are going to calculate for all these three columns: company, job, and degree. So finally you are going to get some result. Now you are going to draw the tree structure. So the tree structure is based upon, so all the values you are going to get, right? So out of these attribute, I mean these column values what we get, so which one is the highest? Say here in our case if you see, yeah, one thing guys, so after finding all these three column values, so you are going to I mean subtract from the information gain. So information gain minus company Google minus company ABC minus company Facebook. So total you are going to get, so something some value. So I just wrote this for explanation purpose. This is the guys, this is not the actual value. So say we get 0.214 entropy of three columns. Now so out of these three entropy columns, so which one is the highest, guys? So 0.415 obviously. Now next we are going to divide into two childs. So entropy of 0.415, so left will be 0.014, right will be 0.214, right? Now so we have calculated this. First of all, degree is going to be take as the first decision node. So after degree, we are next is going to take right is obviously higher value. So company column is going to take right, and the job is job column is going to take left. So this will be one decision tree. Now again, we need to divide this data set into again subparts, guys. So as I told, first is degree. So for the left side we have job. So if you take a job column, now we have categories job like sales executive, business, and computer programmer. So you need to take again this, and you need to count again to the salary column the number of zeros and ones. Now again you are going to draw the tree like left child and right child. So again you are going to do for the similar way to the right side child. So like this you are going to do till you will reach to the leaf node. Leaf node means till all the columns of all the values in the attribute is going to be finished and reach to the leaf node. So finally you are going to get the tree. So that will be the actually decision tree, and with to the tree we are going to predict. So predict in the sense nothing but we are going to give the actual input, like here suppose if I give Google business manager bachelor's, then it should get the output like 1, which means so yes, the salary for the person who is working in the company Google, the job role of business manager with degree bachelor's will be going to increase salary, or the salary is I mean will be increment like that. So this is all guys about decision tree, and a brief overview of that decision tree behind thing, like how it is going to be performed. So anyhow guys, in the next video I'll just post the mathematics entire about decision tree by solving a problem, so that you're going to get a good clarity regarding the decision tree how to solve actually. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you all get a brief intro regarding decision tree. So please do like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.